Alright. Oh, well, hello to anyone who has stumbled upon this video. Um, oh no, what can I say? Hello, welcome. My name is Lucas, if you are wondering, probably are. Welcome to my first, oh my god. Welcome to the first video of this channel of mine. If you want to know what you can expect from this channel, if you are going to stick around, I'm hoping to do, for the most part, music reactions, movie reactions, and some gaming. Yeah. I'm just going to take it from there. I'm hoping it's going to be something that can be a really sort of positive outcome for me, as well as you guys that are here and that are going to be watching my videos, hopefully. I'm hoping to make this channel as entertaining as I can. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can do that. I think I've got what it takes to sort of do that. What the fuck was that? So, if you have clicked on this video, you are either a really big Eurovision fan, like me, a casual fan of Eurovision, or you know Eurovision, but you're kind of wondering what's going on, or maybe maybe you don't know what Eurovision is, and you're kind of curious as to, or you do know, but you don't really watch it, and you're curious to know what the fuss is all about. If any of you here watching are Australian, such as me, and you are a big fan of Eurovision, then you'll probably know that in the next couple of days, actually, when is it, the 26th of February? Yes. Australia is going to announce who is going to represent us in Eurovision for this year. In Turin 2022, we are Turin to Turin. So I'm going to be reacting to the 11 hopefuls that could potentially be representing Australia for the contest this year. Hang on. What is going on here? What is hair doing here? So we're going to start with the very first artist, and if you have watched Eurovision for at least the last 5 or more years, then you'll know this artist for sure. And that person is Firebrace. If you have seen the competition in Kiev 2017, then you'll know that he represented Australia with the song Don't Come Easy, and he came 9th overall in the grand final, which is pretty good when you think about that. And including all the countries that lost in the semi-final, you're competing essentially against, on average, about 38 to 40 countries to be number 1. That's a lot. And to even be in the top 10, that's a pretty great effort. So Isaiah's back. It's been 8, 9, 10, 5 years exactly since he was last at Eurovision. And I don't know if I'm going to like the song. So the song is called When I'm With You, and it's a duet featuring Evie, Irie. Now, I'm not too sure. Look, for me, I would like to see what the other artists have got, because for me, I wouldn't personally like to see an artist that has already represented us come back so soon. I say that, it's been like 5 years, so it's justifiable. But I still think there's still room for other artists to represent us that haven't represented us yet. And I guess it also goes for all the other countries too. So I guess it depends how it's going to go. I'm actually really nervous about starting this off. We'll start with contestant number 1, Firebrace featuring Evie, Irie, When I'm With You. Let's go. Hold on, hang on. Let me turn this up a bit, because I don't know if I can hear it properly. Alright. Oh, okay. Jeez. Oh! Wait, hang on. Because I was so, focused on Don't Come Easy and how that sounded, I was kind of a bit I don't know where this was going to go in terms of the song itself. And look, for me, when I listen to music, I listen to the production of the song first and the vocals. I don't really sort of focus on the lyrics initially. It takes a couple more times to listen to the song to wrap my head around the lyrics. I know a lot of other reactors sort of focus on lyrics as well. I can't personally do that myself, without having to listen to the song a couple of times. But so far, this is definitely a bit different to what I expected. It's almost sort of got a bit of a dreamy sense to it. Very sort of dream pop, kind of like in my head, it's sort of like a dream pop aesthetic. It seems like in terms of the sound. This is a lot more lively than I expected. I seriously wasn't expecting to sort of like groove a bit with the song. I honestly was not expecting this. I'm gonna bring it back now. Oh. Okay. Okay, first off, I honestly was not expecting to hear something like that from Isaiah. I think I've just had a sort of a preconceived notion on what he might have in terms of sound from Don't Come Easy. I'm definitely pleasantly surprised with the song and just how it feels. It did make me groove a little bit in my seat, which is always great. I like a song that can make me move. At the same time though, I'm not too sure if I feel like this could be a good song to put into, like, for me personally, I don't want a song that can really sort of play it safe. I want something that can be, that's a bit different, but that can go far in terms of the competition. This song, I can see it do well, but I don't know if I personally wanted to represent Australia this year. Yeah, I don't know. Just listening to it, like, I mean, it is a good song, but we only just started, so it's going to be really interesting what the other 10 songs are going to be like. So now move on to the second song. Now, this is another person that is quite familiar in terms of Eurovision, and this person is Jaguar Jones. She was in the Australia Decides competition back in 2020 with the song, I think it was called Rabbit Hole, from memory. She lost, unfortunately. I think she came 5th or something in the end. Obviously, Montaigne won. But now she's back and she's got a brand new song. Let's see what this is like. Contestant number 2, it's Jaguar Jones with the song Little Fires.
Keeping quiet in the dark, always was, I couldn't say little fires.
Why does this remind me of something? I'm not too sure though. I'm not too sure with how this is going to turn. Like, if it's going to be a ballad, I mean, that's good and all, but I don't know. I just feel like if it's going to be a ballad for me personally when it comes to Eurovision, it has to be, like, good. That just makes me sound like I'm completely disrespecting this song right now. No, I'm not. The thing is, I don't know what the thing is. Well, the thing is, I don't know. If it's going to stay on this trajectory, if it's not going to get, like, bigger, then I definitely would not really sort of want this song to win. Ooh, those strings in the back, that's a good touch. There we go. I'm glad that it just sort of, it did build up. I was kind of a bit skeptical, help me now, about a build up. It is, I'm glad it did build up, but I'm really glad that it did build up, because it adds a lot more to the song, especially when it's a ballad like this. It does sort of add more to it, doesn't it? Ooh, that was actually really nice at the end when she just whispered like that. So I might have changed my mind just now. I think it needed to build up like that to have that build up and just get bigger towards the end, because if it didn't and just sort of, or if the build up was there but it wasn't that big, then I reckon it could have been a lot worse. I'm glad I really had that sort of bigger emphasis towards the end. I think so far I do like Jaguar Jones's song a bit better than Isaiah's. If anything, just because there was that big build up there towards the end and then the big boom, you know. Yeah, so, but, so this is going to be really interesting. Now we're up to contestant number 3, and even though this woman has not been in Eurovision at all, with Australia and whatnot, or in the deciding show, she is a household name in terms of music, especially in the 2000s, especially if, you watched Australian Idol growing up. I'm, of course, talking about Paulini. Oh my goodness. I mean, I remember when I watched the first season of Australian Idol, and Paulini was honestly one of my favorite contestants on that season. I think it's honestly a bit upset that she did not win. I think she came. I initially thought she came 7th in the overall in the competition. I think I just looked it up before, and I think she actually came 4th, which is obviously better. But at least she got a number 1 song out of Angel Eyes. I mean, stream it if you want a good lovey-dovey R&B track. Angel Eyes, Paulini, you will not regret it. Hopefully. So I'm really excited that she is going to be, you know, vying to be our represent. The song that she has put out for the competition is We Are One. Now, I feel like with a song like We Are One, you know it's just going to be like some sort of empowering ballad, and that could be either hit or miss. I'm just hoping that because it's Paulini, she's going to hit it out of the park, because I initially, when I saw that Paulini was one of the 11 artists, I'm like, okay, I want her to go through. If there's nobody else that I think should go through, Paulini should go through. So, because I've heard her voice before, it's great. So, I'm a little bit worried. I'm hoping that my concerns are put to rest, but I guess I won't know. I won't find out until I press play right now. Contestant number 3, Paulini, We Are One. Ooh, okay. It's a little bit more... wait, hang on. Definitely a lot more upbeat than I expected. I'm hoping. If it's going to go at a good, like, beat per minute, then it could actually be a lot better than I expected, but I won't know. Wait a minute! What is this? I have not stopped smiling this whole time. Since the beginning of the verse. Look, all I can say is my concerns have been definitely laid to rest. What the fuck? That was a complete 180, and I'm grateful for that. Because if I was expecting something like what I'm expecting now, then I wouldn't have had that reaction. So, oh my goodness, I can't wait to see how this turns out, because if it turns out really well, then Paulini might be one of my favourites to hopefully win. What that... Hang on. The instrumental in the background, that sounds like a song, a dance song from... like a pop song from the 2000s. It sounds a bit like mid to late 2000s in terms of the sound. What the fuck? The instrumental sounds familiar to me. Hold on. That does sound familiar though. Now it's not gonna be stuck in my head. What is that? What does it sound like to me? This is great. This is so great. Oh. That voice. Now I'm thinking, why didn't she win Australian Idol? An underrated artist from Australian Idol. Right here. And with good reason too. I didn't say to start yet. Hello. Wow. Okay. Yeah. What else is there? What else is there to say that I haven't said already? Yeah, it's a bit generic, but I'm glad that this is the route that Paulini took. I think I'm kind of speechless because of the fact that I wasn't expecting that song to hit that hard. Yeah, that's definitely my number 1 so far. The instrumental in the chorus sounds so fucking familiar. It's like as a pop song from or a dance song from the 2000s. Wait a minute. Maybe it's come to me. Maybe it isn't. But I'm just thinking out loud here. Was it Toka's Miracle by Fragma? Don't you know you know I Miracle. I mean, I have to listen to it again, but it might be Talker's Miracle by Fragma that I'm thinking of. That is a great song. And why isn't that on Spotify? Why isn't that song on Spotify? I know the original is there, but not the one that did great around the world. Where is that version? It's not on Spotify. Why? I need answers. And I know that I'm not going to get them. At least today. Contestant number 4. We've got Sheldon Riley, and they've got the track Not the Same. Now, I don't know that much about Sheldon Riley, only because I haven't really watched The Voice or any singing competition that much for the last a while. All I know is that Sheldon Riley was in the, I don't know what season it was. I think it was from, again, I looked it up as well. I think it was the 7th season of The Voice in 2018 or 2000, no, actually no, yeah, it was 2018. And in the end they came 3rd. I don't know what kind of style of sound they've got, so we'll soon see now. This is Sheldon Riley, Not the Same.
I was told at 6 years old, they never liked the things that I would like.
Okay, another ballad. Ooh, that's a good voice. Ooh, that build up. The voice is, I'm really in love with that voice. I can definitely see this being our song for the year. And I reckon it could do well. It's definitely, like, look, again, for me, ballads, they have to be really good to do well. This ballad, like, in comparison with Little Fires, Sheldon Riley has probably got it for me in terms of, well, yeah, I think Sheldon Riley has really sort of done a really good ballad with this. It is emotional about, you know, not being the same. I mean, I don't know in what terms of not being the same that they're talking about. I mean, again, like I said, lyrically, I'm not your man. And with meanings, I am not your man. If you're looking for vocals and production, I'm your bitch. No, but I really do think that this ballad, this song could really do well in terms of voting and potentially winning. Whoa! That was a great build-up. Like that was a very dramatic. That was almost theatrical, that build-up. I love that. Let me listen to it again. The strings along with the... It's not a drum. Was that a timpani? The strings with the percussion. Fuck yeah. Like, I wouldn't be mad if they kept it this low. Okay. It's still good though. I'm really liking this song. Okay, I was kind of big, like, I didn't know what I was going to expect walking into these 11 songs today. So far, I'm quite impressed. But Sheldon Riley has really got something going on in terms of a winning song. I reckon if that song went through, it can definitely be in the grand final. I reckon maybe even top 10. Like, you've seen really emotional ballads do well. Like, Barbara Pravi last year with Voila. That was immaculate, that song. There were so many great songs last year. Can we just quickly go off a tangent quickly with last year? There were so many great songs last year. I personally think that was one of the best Eurovision Song Contests in a while in terms of quality of music. That was so much fun last year. And I can't wait to hear all the songs for this year. I'm probably not going to do that until all 41 songs are on Spotify. That probably won't happen until either the end of March or going into April, I guess. Okay, yeah, that was great. Using the orchestra with that ballad, like, it wasn't just like a simple piano or like and strings. I love that. I love that for Sheldon. I reckon they're probably another one of my favorites. So I cannot wait for Saturday. Alright, contestant number 5, they're called G-Nation. The song that they've got is called Bite Me. That's 2 songs with Bite Me in it that that have done the rounds this year. We got G Nation, and then had Avril Lavigne early in the year. G Nation was on The Voice Australia last year. I don't know what season that is technically, but 2021 season. Their harmonies are pretty great. I reckon in terms of vocal harmonies, they're probably with like a Little Mix. I reckon they could be. I think they're like the Australia's answer to Little Mix. In the end, I think G Nation came second from memory, or third. They were in the final three, so I think they came second. Let's see how they go. I reckon this is gonna be it's definitely gonna be a pop. I feel like I'm either gonna shake my ass to the song, or I'm just gonna groove to the song. I feel like contestant number 5, we have G Nation with the song "Bite Me."
You get the vibe, I'm dangerous. Are you keeping up with me?
Am I?
Make your heart go boom, boom, boom. Closer, just do me right. Put your money back. Come get one slice.
Sorry, the way they said that I didn't expect it to come off that aggressive. But yeah, they do kind of remind me of Little Mix. Yeah, they're kind of like Australia's Little Mix. But mind you, we haven't had a really sort of successful Australian girl group since... When did we have one? Probably since Young Divas, back in like the late 2000s.
Come get one slice, keep it coming back. Buy me.
I mean, it's a good song. Sorry, I'm sorry. What am I doing? Alright. Well, I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, it was alright. Okay, it's not my personal favourite, which is a bit of a shame because I do think that I was thinking alongside Paulini, G Nation was another group or contestants that I thought could potentially, that I would like to represent us, because I knew live their vocals were great. I don't know, the beat drop was it wasn't the worst beat drop I've heard, but it's you know, it's middle ground for me. So I don't know. I don't think, for me personally, it's gonna be one of my favorites. I don't know if it's going to be the one this year. We'll soon find out. Alright, let's move on. Next, we have contestant number 6. This is the first person that I have no idea who the fuck they are. Andrew Lambrou. And the song that they've gone for is Electrify. Now, this is interesting. So this is the first person that I have no clue who on earth they are. Let me quickly check their page. They've currently got 17,316 monthly listeners. Only 4 singles in the last year. Okay, so they've literally started their music career probably about at least a year ago. They're quite new in I guess the music scene, of music. Contestant number 6, Andrew Lambrou, Electrify. Oh wait, hang on. Can I just quickly say before we continue, the album, the single cover for the song. I'll have to pull it up, in post, but it literally looks. I was like, it reminds me of something, like the coat that he's wearing, and I realized it was giving me Cesar, It's My Life vibes. We're like going back to Malmo 2013. Like, it's literally, it looks like that coat, but all in like a beautiful red. The big collar that just goes around to here. It just gives me Cesar. So a bit of maybe a bit of inspiration. Oh, I'm kind of scared actually. Hello, what's this? Like that beat, that definitely sounds like it will be a hit in the clubs. That'll be a club banger, and that's great. Maybe we need a club. Maybe we do need a club banger to represent us for Australia. Have A variety. We've had a variety of different kinds of songs so far, I think. Hang on. I'm not going to judge it just yet. I can definitely picture driving to this song like at night in the city. That's definitely a night driving, like a night driving in the city kind of song, but also a club banger. You know what I mean? Wait, that's not English. Hang on. That was not. Okay. All right. I like the fact that it's not just in English. I love that. You know what? Where is the songs that are not just in English for Australia? That it will be a great power move, I reckon. Was that like I was trying to listen to that, but also internally sort of like freaking out because I'm like, oh my goodness, a song that's not just in English. That's great. Was that Spanish? Yeah, that's definitely Spanish. Yes, we love the representation. This is alright. I can definitely vibe with the song. Alright, well then, that's a pretty good song. It's definitely, I don't know if it's my favourite yet, but look, on this channel, we definitely love dance music, or like different kinds of dance music. That's kind of been a big staple of my childhood. It's like, especially with listening to music on the radio, there's a lot of dance music that was big in Australia, especially growing up in the 2000s and 2010s. So this is great. This is great. I love the fact that it's multilingual. I think it was Spanish. From what I could hear, that's extra brownie points from me. The fact that it's multilingual. Because I feel like that's the first time that a song was like not just in English, which is great. And it's a good song. Like I said, definitely a driving through the city at night vibe. All right, contestant number 7. We've got Charley. The song is called "I Suck at Being Lonely." Again, just like Andrew Lambrou, I don't know who Charley is. She's currently got 81,743 monthly listeners. And what's also great is she's got a song that's got over so far already like over 1 million plays. Good on her. I'm looking at the single cover. It's giving very sort of indie pop aesthetic, very sort of alt pop. I wonder if it's kind of the same with like the music, like with her music, or the song. We'll just see right now. Contestant number 7, Charley, "I Suck at Being Lonely." Yeah, this is exactly what I thought it would sound like.
Fourth time I've been without you. It's been a drive. Know how I still feel so much.
Okay, yeah, it's nice. It is kind of what I expected in terms of the sound. It's very sort of like kind of like that alt pop sort of. I'm not gonna say it's not emo because it's not emo. It's kind of what I kind of thought it would sound like in terms of style, in terms of the kind of style of song, or not style of song, but the kind of song. Ooh, it's very sort of dreamy now. Stuff like that. Kind of feels a bit ethereal, especially her voice here. Ooh. Oh, I'm loving it now. Hold on. Charley, wait a minute! Damn, why does it have to just only one has to go through? I was getting a bit skeptical about this song, but after the second chorus and it started building up, yeah, that has definitely changed. Wow. Wowie wow. I feel good that's great. You know what? I think when I was listening to the build up, it was kind of giving me a bit of, like, I'm not saying exactly, it was giving essences of Olivia Rodrigo, but specifically Deja Vu, especially because of how ethereal that the build up was. And her voice, it just kind of reminded me of Deja Vu, which is a great song. But yeah, that build up really sort of kind of surprised me. It just kind of came out of nowhere, especially because it was so quiet and so sort of downplayed during the majority of the song, and then just the build was getting bigger and bigger, and just like her voice was getting higher and higher, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Charley? But keep going. Alright, next up we have contestant number 8. We have Seann, Miley, Moore with the song My Body. Unlike Andrew and Charley, Seann I know a bit of because I'm pretty sure they were in The Voice? Question mark? I feel like it's gonna be a bop. Contestant number 8, Seann, Miley, Moore, My Body.
My body is not a project. Every flaw that you find, they are raw in your mind.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it now. I kind of felt like it was probably gonna be a little bit more upbeat for some reason, but yeah, I mean, it's nice. It's got a good message. It's not my style. I feel like it's a bit generic. I mean, still, it's a... Okay. Hit that note. Still not the best, though. Yeah, look, like I said before, it just seems very generic. But even if it is generic, it can still be like the sound and everything could be good. I mean, Seann's voice is great. It's, you know, obviously they were on The Voice for a reason, and they did well for a reason. But still, it wasn't what I expected. And it's a shame. This is probably maybe one of my least favorite songs from this lineup, unfortunately. Sorry, Seann. Now, I've actually been waiting for this next band. Contestant number 9, we've got another band, the second and last band in the lineup. They're called Voyager, and the song is called Dreamer. I had no idea who this group was beforehand. I just had a quick look as well in terms of what kind of sound. Like, this is what I mean. We love variety, but they are a progressive metal band. Say no more. I mean, I'm really open to listening to different kinds of music. For me personally, if a song sounds great, no matter what genre it is, I'll vibe to it. If the lyrics are great, if the production of the song, if it sounds good, it's good. So I like to hear what they sound like. Contestant number 9, Voyager, Dreamer. If they're metal, and this is how it's going to start out, I can already imagine where this is going to go. I honestly can't wait.
Dreamer.
Yep. Holy shit. Come on. I could not have asked for more from this group. Ooh, that was great. Just as I thought, absolutely. Metal mixed with 80s synth influence. Holy shit. And this is why I was wanting them to sort of go through as well, because I'm like, if this is what I'm expecting, I don't care what it sounds like. Like, fire away, go for it, be our representative. I don't care. I don't know what my favorite is so far. I'm gonna have to sort of figure it out. I think this song might definitely be maybe top 3 so far. If the last 2 don't beat it to it. And you know what? Also, I'm like, I think, as a whole, metal should be appreciated a lot more. Like, I'm not personally like always listening to metal. I'm not like a metalhead or anything, but I can appreciate metal when I hear it, because, it's still, it's music. Like, music is art, and art is subjective. There are so many fans of metal out there, and I can appreciate them for loving it. I reckon that's definitely going to be a top 3, I reckon. Okay, next song, and the final from the original lineup, contestant number 10, Jude York. I Won't Need to Dream. Alright, now, Jude York, I don't know who he is. He's currently got 2 singles out 4,385 monthly listeners so far. Okay, so again, new to the scene, new to the music scene. I have no idea what sound he's going to bring to the table. Let's find out. Contestant number 10, Jude York, I Want You to Dream. Ooh, that sound. I'm loving that sound. Oh, wait. Hold on. Was that going to change there? That sounded like it was going to change there. I kind of hope it doesn't, because I'm kind of liking the way it sounds. It like like that first minute of that song. That sounded like a song from like the early days of Disney. Like, you know, in like one of the Disney animated musicals of like the mid-century, it's kind of giving A Dream Is a Wish Your Heart Makes from Cinderella. That's a great song. And like that sound effect, that sounded like a rainbow. Why does that that sound? It just reminded me of like a rainbow bubbles. So like the big, not like the round ones, but like the big ones that you have with the big fucking net, and you just go like that, and it's like that one. It's kind of giving that vibe, that sound. This seems like it's supposed to change up. I hope it doesn't. If it changes up, then I'm gonna be a little bit upset. Ooh, okay, vocals. There it is again. Hello. What is with all these songs that are like that sound so dreamy this year? First Isaiah, then Charley, now Jude. What the fuck's going on? And why am I living for it? Like, that was good. That was pretty good too. Like, it's gonna be so. I want to rank them, but I don't know how I'm gonna rank them because it's getting a bit tricky. But that was a great song. I just felt like, you know, and like the fact that it's only 2 minutes and 36 seconds long, like that's the shortest song out of all 11 so far. Wow. This is gonna be tricky figuring out who's gonna actually win. Now we're up to the 11th and final contestant, the TikTok wildcard artist, Erica Padilla. And her song is called To The Bottom. No idea who Erica is. Spotify, help me out here. 62,902 monthly followers. She's already got a song that's got over 1 million plays. Good on her. Again, I have no idea what kind of sound she's going to bring to the table. Let's have a listen. Our final song in the lineup, contestant number 11, Erica Padilla, To The Bottom. Okay. Yeah, it's good so far. I can't see it winning though. Unfortunately, I just think I don't think it's got that edge to kind of make it for me to go, wow, this could be a potential winner, or it's definitely a winner in my eyes, you know? Okay, cool. Like I said, it just feels very much like a song that I would definitely hear on the radio. It just sounds rather generic. It's good, but I just don't think, for me personally, it's gonna be a winner. I guess we'll wait and see until Saturday, shall we? Wow, I can't believe that I've finally just gone through all 11 songs. I've waited for this moment probably for a while now, and I'm so excited I got to do it for this video. Okay, so I have just gone and quickly ranked the 11 songs from my least favorite to my most favorite. This list it is definitely going to be subject to change. I don't know if this is actually going to be my realistic number one. I don't know how it's going to be. I mean, I'm probably going to listen to some of these songs in the next couple of days leading up to Saturday. So at number 11, I've put My Body by Seann, Miley, More. I felt like, I don't know what I was going to expect because I haven't listened to Seann's music before, so I don't know what kind of style they usually have. That song just sounded a bit too generic for my liking, but also it just wasn't. I didn't feel like it was that good in general. So at number 10, I've put To the Bottom by Padilla. Again, just like Seann, it sounded a bit too generic for my liking, but I don't know. I kind of liked her song a bit better than Seann's. It was alright. Yeah. Number 9, I've put Bite Me by G-Nat. I just think it. I mean, the vocals are there, but the song itself wasn't that. It didn't really sort of, well, it moved me, but it didn't move me. I don't know. It just wasn't the best, unfortunately. Shit happens. At number 8, I've put When I'm With You by Isaiah Firebrace featuring Evie, Irie. I think, personally for me, it's on par with, if not a bit better than Don't Come Easy, but it's still, I mean, it could potentially be a winner, but for me, it's not a winner. I can't see myself really liking the song that much. Number 7, I've put Little Fires by Jaguar Jones. Probably out of all of the ballads, like, how many ballads have there been? Or, like, you know, ballad-esque songs. There have been maybe 3 or 4. I think Little Fires was my least favourite. It's still good, like, it had that build-up towards the end, but in comparison to, like, other songs, like, especially Jude, Sheldon, and Charley, yeah, it was kind of, like, the sort of the weaker link, unfortunately, for me. Number 6, I've put Electrify by Lambrou. Now, this is where it gets tricky for me in terms of positioning. The top 6 were really hard to sort of, differentiate, and this is kind of where I thought it's definitely going to be subject to change. This song was great. First off, like, I'm not saying that the song's bad just because it's number 6. It's just there were so many great songs. I'm definitely happy that the song was good. Again, a club banger. And again, multilingual. Maybe I should have put it high because of the fact that it was multilingual. I will like to see if Andrew wins. We'll soon see. Alright, at number 5, I've put I Suck at Being Lonely by Charley. For me personally, between Charley and Jude York, I don't know whose I liked better. This song was great, especially towards the end. It got very ethereal, and it was like, it did kind of shock me, especially because the beginning was kind of a little bit sort of, I didn't know if I was going to like it. But yeah, Charley shocked me. I liked that. That it shocked me in a good way. It was great. Love it. Number 4, I've put Not the Same by Sheldon Riley. I personally was not expecting to rank Sheldon Riley this high because I wasn't too sure if it was going to be that good. I thought it was going to be like, kind of like a Seann Miley Moore situation. It was going to be really generic. I'm glad it's not. I'm glad it's very, like this orchestral ballad. So yeah, Sheldon Riley, yeah, that was a great song. Number 3, I've put in I Won't Need to Dream by Jude York. I wasn't expecting to I didn't know what I was going to get with Jude York because I had never heard of the guy before I stepped into this. I'm really happy that it turned out really well. This song surprised me. I do like it. And the fact that it's so short, I think it kind of adds a bit of something extra to it. It's like just over 2.5 minutes long. Number 2, I've put Dreamer by Voyager. I mean, I kind of figured that whatever the song was going to be, it was going to sound fucking awesome. And I was not disappointed. You got the metal, but with the 80s synth influence as well. That is great. I can't say anything more about it other than the fact that it was everything that I wanted and more. The number 1 song that I've put, obviously, that leaves We Are One by Paulini. I think I sort of set my expectations low just based on the song title. Because when you think of a song called We Are One, you kind of think, oh, it's going to be like a ballad or like an empowering sort of song that's sort of kind of like a ballad. I was shocked. By the way it turned out. And it reminds me of a song too, but I cannot... Wait, did I say what the song was? Oh, no, I didn't. I don't think I did in the end. I was pleasantly surprised, and I'm happy that this is kind of the route that Paulini went through, and I like the fact that she's got a really great voice. A lot of these artists have got great voices, hence why they're here. I was pleasantly surprised, and I think the fact that it shocked me the most because of how good it was, kind of stuck with me all throughout this video. So that was my first video. Thank you very much for sticking around this whole video. I can't wait to make more videos. I'm going to be uploading you know, it's going to be sporadic. It's not going to be like a set, sort of like weekly thing. It's going to be like whenever I do it. If you're keen to see what I'm going to get up to next in terms of the music and movies I'm going to react to and review, and also anything else that I'm going to be doing on this channel, please subscribe and like this video. And if you want to, what's the other thing? The notification bell. If you want to get notifications on videos coming up, or I don't know how look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how the notification bell works exactly. So, but do it anyways, because it's gonna do something. To sort of notify you. Sorry, I'm literally just sort of starting from the ground up with this channel. I'm not completely out of my depth here. I'm still getting the hang of it. So once I get the hang of it, it's gonna be a lot easier for me. So this is only just the beginning for me. Again, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon. Take care, and most of all, take care. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon. See ya.